Spence, what are your thoughts on that very, very late winner today against a hard battling Concord Rangers side?
I think we deserve to win the game, absolutely no doubt. Their keepers made 3-4 good saves. First half in particular, we've had 30 set pieces. We've dominated most of the game. And when they clear it off the line in the 93rd minute, you just think it's not going to be our day. I don't think we played particularly well, if I'm honest. And we got what we deserved in the end. So it's a very good sign. I thought it was a 6 out of 10 performance. I give Concord some credit. They really are working for Rob. So give them credit. They put their bodies on the line. They defended everything we threw at them. As I said, I didn't think we were particularly great in the forward areas. I thought defensively we were better. They only had a couple of sniffs. One that came over the guy's head in the first half that could have dropped him, but you know, great effort. I'm not sure if he knew much about it, but I thought relatively we deserved to, well, we certainly deserved to win the game. I thought we were the better team pretty much throughout, but as I say, give them credit. They were hanging on for the draw, but yeah, I'm afraid it was the same thing as Hemel to a degree. The referee was better at controlling it, but they clearly were looking for a point from the start with the time wasting, and it caught up with them in the end, and we deservedly got 3 points. And I think you've got to see where this club has been. The last time we were, I think it was 7-1. So, you know, we really are coming forward in a great place, and you can see that the respect teams are giving us. And I was also really pleased again with the squad. We made 3 changes into the second half. I thought they all had an impact, and we ended up winning the game. So I'm delighted to come to Essex, certainly me personally, and get 3 points is always very good news.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I mean, it wasn't the best game on the eye, but credit to the boys because they stuck at it, didn't give up to the final whistle, as it proved with the late penalty. And obviously, when Mason got that penalty, what was your thoughts?
Doesn't sure I can say them.
Well,
we scored the last one, didn't we? We scored the last one at Dulwich. To say I was confident was not wouldn't be true. Look, you know, we deserved to win that game. They were putting their bodies on the line. We were relatively dominant, and we dominated most of the first half. They had a couple of set pieces, etc., where we got sloppy, but we were dominant. Their keeper made some good saves. Second half, I thought the start of the second half was a little bit even. We were forced into the changes, though. They were sort of pre-planned anyway. They just came through a bit quicker. And again, I thought we were dominant the last sort of 20-25 minutes, but I just didn't think our quality was particularly good. The choices of crossing, the choices in the box, some powder puff shots again. And, you know, it's something we certainly need to improve. So, as you say, it wasn't a particularly good game, and they were hanging on desperately from a point almost from the start. But I just said to their manager, give them their due. They put their bodies on the line. They worked really hard for them. It's a bit gut-wrenching for them, but you know, let's be fair, we did deserve it. He said that to us at the end, and as much as our quality wasn't fantastic today, we got there in the end, and that's a good sign as well, because I've just said to the boys there, I said, look, you know, we worked great today. It was a 6, maybe 7 out of 10 being generous performance, certainly attacking wise, and you know, but defensively I think we looked better, and we deserved the win. So it's 3 points at this stage of the season, bouncing back, clean sheet, lots of pluses from it, and still plenty to improve.
Yeah, well, that's 1 defeat in 15 now. That's some record that a lot of clubs in this league would be crying out for.
Yeah, I think it's 10 away as well. 10 away without defeat. I mean,
you've got a group of players here that are willing to fight until the last minute.
Yeah, look, I said that we weren't great today. We weren't great. As much as we were dominant, I don't think we do enough at the set pieces. I wanted to get Freddie on to cause more problems at set pieces. And again, you've got to give the opposition some credit. And you've also got to say they changed their shape immediately because they were worried about Freddie's aerial. And I think we've got to do more, but they're a big side and they're working really hard. And even though they're on a poor run, they're only losing by the odd goal with the exception of Ebbsfleet, and they scared them as well. So, you know, they're fighting for him. And let's not take anything away to come to deep, dark Essex, you know, in February and get a clean sheet and win the game. And we did deserve to win the game. I know it's come late. You know, you've got to wake up in the morning and go, that's a fantastic result for a group. And look, Bradley wasn't fit to play today, and Ricky's picked up a knock, and Salim got a very cheap yellow that I didn't think she quite got right, but you know, that meant we had to be very careful with him. But I thought generally the referee, she was trying to hurry him up, but you know, every goal kick they took was 45 seconds, and their goal kick's an almighty weapon because it goes miles, and you know, they've got the big lad Bettimer up top. It was having a real fist fight with my centre halves. I thought Kev Locko was back on it today. Really back on it today. I think me changing the captain, which is a pre-planned, we've got 2 or 3 captains at the club. I think we've got 3 or 4 actually, and we'd always said that when we lose a game we will switch it. It was planned at the start of the season, and I'm delighted for the group, but we are a little bit walking wounded. But like, we've signed another lad who's just a sort of a dual reg we'll have a look at him on Tuesday night just to see, because we're in the taking the players that have become available at this time of the year. So we'll make some changes on Tuesday, see where we are, and we've got a very difficult game on Tuesday. We know that in the cup.
And same again, straight after the final whistle, mate, straight over to our fantastic supporters. They've come all the way to Essex. They're there, 50 of them have made the journey, maybe even more. But it's fantastic to get their support, even so far away.
You've got to remember that the fans that have been with us a long time, and look, we're grateful for the older fans, we're grateful for the newer fans. The last a few times they've been here has been painful. Yeah. This is a real bogey ground, certainly for me, and for Farnborough, because obviously Concord have been promoted in the last 10 years. They've had a fantastic decade. So, to come here and win after some really horrible memories is great. As I said, I keep saying, we're in the entertainment business. It wasn't a fabulous game today, but we're also in the winning business, and everyone enjoys winning. And there were little moments. We played some good football. We tried to play football. I sort of said there were some better performances today, defensively better. I thought John was better today, John Nunga, and Jordan came back in, and as Freddie was really tired after the shift he's put in Tuesday. But it's a good group, and I thought generally we defended pretty well, because there's always going to be the odd chance. But I'm delighted for the fans. As you say, it's a long way around the M25. We're asking them to come game after game, and it's absolutely right. The players have to understand the support they get. It's not for free. Those people put their hard-earned money and time into supporting us. The volunteers, the hard work that goes into putting it. With the greatest respect, players turn up, and to a small degree, so do I. We turn up, the kits are there, we go on, we play, the fans are there. And, it's a fantastic place to be at the moment, and we make sure that everybody's aware of what's going on. So, we're very pleased overall. I wake up in the morning, that's a great result. Clean sheet, away from home, we deserved it. And we've still got a lot more in the tank.
No, that's brilliant. Well, thanks very much, Spencer, and have a safe journey back round.
Cheers, fellas.